I'm here to represent drama. Drama is a category where you take a piece from a play and you give it to an audience. The piece I'm going to give you is called All She Cares About Is the Yankees by John Ford Noonan. No matter how old a mother is, she watches her middle-aged children for signs of improvement, said Florida Scott Maxwell. Do you ever get tired of your parents? Maybe you wish you could move out? Sometimes we need to stop and take a moment to realize that our parents are the center of our lives. Later on, we're told, we'll miss them. We'll remember and take into consideration all the help and memories they provided us. So, once in a while, stop and take a moment to realize that all you could ever want and need soars within the same blood. Your parents. All She Cares About Is the Yankees by John Ford Noonan. Gee, Dad, how have you been? I'm sorry I haven't written to you in over 2 months. It's just that I've been so busy. I hardly get to bed, and my alarm clock goes off for like the 1000th time. Anyway, the reason I haven't written to you in over 2 months is that I haven't been able to leave my room. You ask, why? Well, one day I just couldn't get to the door. It's been 43 days, Dad, but I don't want you to worry. 56 is my limit. If I'm still stuck in here after that long, I've got a real clear plan for what happens next. Every time I close my eyes and send my mind back to Chisholm, I see you rocking there on the porch. Every June we put down from the loft in the barn. The winter would have made the squeak worse, so I'd squeeze some 3-in-1 on all the joints. You'd try it first, then I'd laugh, and then I'd sit on your lap and I'd say, Dada, the squeak's still there. You'd laugh and say, give us something every day to get our talking started. God, did we go on and on. Remember when I was 11 and you told me all about sentences? That all the great sentences in the world that still haven't been said were floating just above our heads, and if we reached up as high as we could, sooner or later we'd grab the one we needed. Dada, your baby girl still believes in sentences. Never before has she reached any higher. Dad, you're pretty close to a perfect father. That's the clear thing about these last 43 days. You're the only one I can't be mad at. Dad, I've got this list I spend most of my mornings on. It's called the Oberfield Revenge List, based on my carefully computed quotient of Oberfield, hate, and rage. There are 5 columns I put people into. Column 1 is worth murdering. Column 2 is worth maiming. 3 is worth causing a crippling injury. 4 is worth causing serious but temporary damage. 5 is worth ruining their week. Many people move from column to column according from how I feel from day to day. But Mom's has never moved. She's always been worth murdering. At least once a day, I want to rip off her arm and beat her head with it. So much for lists. Anyway, here's my plan at the end of 56 days. I'm coming home to Chisholm. Dada, your baby girl's heading west to be with you. I don't know how, but I will. Somehow I'll get down to the lobby and out the front door. But once I get on that bus north, watch out. You and I are going to spend hours and hours going over just about everything. I think that's what you have to do sometimes. Go back to where the trouble started and see it was you veered off. Dada, your baby girl started veering off the day she left you and Mom at the Minneapolis airport. The person I was faded pretty fast, only not a lot came to take her place. I'd really like to know when you started to worry. Was I ever tested for anything and found lacking? Would you call me a child with a clear sense of life, a look of purpose? As a baby, was I fun to play with? Did I smile a lot? Did I even then? Was I? Going back even farther, was I a baby you, Mom, wanted? Planned for? Did you ever once make a list of the few things you dreamed I might become? When I led the girls' basketball team to the county title, were you ecstatic, embarrassed, jealous, all 3? To your eye, was my jump shot a thing of rare beauty? Did you hug me? Did you want to and couldn't? I know these are the kinds of questions you hate to hear, but when you're stuck like I am, it's often, sometimes One thing I'd like you to do the minute you get this letter is write back real quick and tell me how Alicia Carmati's doing. I got a letter from her last Christmas about moving back to Chisholm, how she loved finding everything so much the same. She said that what she had run away from was really what she was looking for all along. Does living in Chisholm make you feel like you have a place where you belong? Sometimes I think I've never really had a place in my life where I truly belong and feel at home. Talking to you like this. And I'm already halfway there. Are you crying? Do I hear some sobs? I'll be home soon. Goodbye for now.